Why, hello, my beautiful, lovely viewers. Welcome back to my channel. Those new viewers, this is Unusually Me, and I am your tarot reader, Leanna. I just want to start off the night and thank you guys so much for showing up for the reading. That really means a lot every time you guys do. If you like this reading, be sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Share if you feel the need. It does help the channel. I want to just thank you guys. Every time I do a reading, I'm learning, and I'm learning with you. I want to let you guys know that tonight we will be using the Animal Allies Oracle cards and the Chrysalis Tarot cards. So I'm kind of excited about that. I just got the Animal Alliance ones from Amazon. I'm really excited about it. I've been having a pretty good week, and I thought, what would be a good reading for you guys? And I thought, well, what does everybody want to know? How to get more money. And how do we get more money? By advancing ourselves in our careers. So tonight's tarot reading is about what skills do we need to use to advance our careers. All right, I have split this reading up into 3 groups because that just seems to be the easiest right now with my setup. Kind of using a small table until I get bigger space. So right now we're going to have to deal with a small area. But just so you know, in case you're new to Pick a Cards, it's very simple. You close your eyes, you take 3 deep breaths, you ask your spirit guides, the universe, or whoever you pray to or think of as that magic force in your life, and ask for guidance. So when you open your eyes, the pile that you are drawn to the most is the pile for you. You can pick 1 pile, you can pick 2 piles, you can pick all 3 piles. It does not matter. It is what draws you in. Sometimes you are meant to hear more than one message, so understand that it's okay to listen more than 1 pile. You can also use a pendulum to help you pick, but here goes nothing. Let's just get right into it. The groups go 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's do this. Pile number 1. Just so you guys know, I don't look at the cards before I read them to you guys. I try to take in the energy as you guys are taking it in because, well, that's just more fun. All right, we're gonna save the Oracle card for last because, well, I've never done Oracle cards before in a reading, so this should be fun. All right. So the first card for you guys is the 2 of Stones. And the 2 of Stones, I'm thinking is, well, stones are pentacles, for those that don't know. And I'm thinking with the 2 of Stones for you guys, for what you guys are going to need to use, is you're going to need strength. I really do. I feel like strength, just because I see the bear. I'm very drawn to the bear in this card. And I see the trees coming up through the rocks, and just to me that just feels like the ability to draw inward, draw strength from yourself, even in rough surroundings. That's the initial energy I'm getting from this group. I do this very intuition based. I do sometimes look up the cards. I might go ahead and look up the card because I have never used, I shouldn't say never, I rarely use the Chrysalis cards, so I'm still getting used to them, and I think the more I use them, the better my energy will be with them. And I'm going to use my Journey into the Hidden Realm cards as a clarifier. I also think, just to let you know, I'll let you know if I look up the card or whatever I do. I'm gonna just talk as I go. I do really honestly feel like this is inner strength. I do know that in the Chrysalis deck, this specific card does mean trust. So I think you guys are going to need strength and trust to advance yourself. That's the initial feeling I'm getting. So maybe you work in like in a career where you need multiple people's help. For some reason, I'm getting like the health career. Maybe you guys are healers. Maybe you guys are like physical healers, spiritual healers. Maybe you work with others and you just have to trust that your group is helping you to get further. Oh, never mind. No, you guys are lone workers. The Hermit card just came up, and that just basically means being alone. So I mean, to advance your career, I'm thinking, that's why I usually like to look at all the cards. Let's continue looking at the cards. I'm thinking though, with these two cards together, I'm thinking you're going to have to learn to trust yourself and to trust those around you. Maybe pull yourself a little bit out of the Hermit. I'm getting these two together, I'm getting the vibe that you're going to need to pull yourself out of the Hermit mode and trust those around you. I'm really getting healer vibe because this specific deck, this Hermit just looks like a healer to me. She looks like a energy healer. Maybe you guys do Reiki. Maybe you guys are fairly intuitive. Like the word psychic's coming to mind. I'm thinking that you guys are definitely like energy healers. So you're going to have to learn to rely on more on those around you. And so next you guys got the 9 of Stones. So 9 in numerology is a completion of a cycle. So I'm thinking you guys are definitely going to have to complete whatever it is that's not working for you anymore. Let go of what's not working for you anymore and trust that you're going to be able to move forward. What's drawing me in on this 9 of Stones is the trees kind of swaying in the wind, and the girl is looking off into the distance, wondering what's going to come next. And when you're completing a cycle, you're looking for what's coming next. And I really feel like you guys have just got to let go of those burdens, those stones, in order to move forward. Like she's basically has what they call sheep herders. They usually have a stick when they're herding their animals, and it's like she's herding these stones in, but they're actually weighing her down. So she's just got to let go of it so she can move forward. And I think that's exactly what's happening with you guys, is with the Hermit card and the 2 of Stones, is you just have to trust that you're going to be able to make that next step, that you're going to have to take a leap of faith, that you're going to have to move forward in what you have and come out of that hermit mode a little bit. Let others in, guide them with your light, and just let go of what's weighing you down. Let go of what's not serving you anymore. I really feel like that you have a lot of stone energy. I'm just letting you all know. That's 2 of the 3 first cards. That's kind of crazy for me. So I'm looking up the 9 of Stones to verify the more detailed meaning, because I do like to do that sometimes, and I'm going to probably end up doing that. I have a very analytical brain, so like I like to know even details that I'm missing. In most of it comes fairly intuitively, but I like to look it up. Yes, 9 of Stones also brings about indifference. So I think you guys need to become more centered on what you want. Pull forward exactly what you want. Let go of what doesn't serve you. Let those stones stay there. They're not sheep. They're not your animals to protect. Oh my goodness, yes. Yes, you guys even got the Ace of Stones. Wow. Wow, this group got a lot of stone energy. And what I'm thinking with the Ace of Stones, you're gonna have to be strong, stand out there. I'm seeing the sun glow on this rock. And I'm feeling like this rock, it's been alone, and it's kind of probably like the cornerstone of a new building. Maybe it's even the, I want to think perseverance. I want to think it's pulling through. It's trying to make it through. So you guys are going to have to be like strong, like pull. I don't want to say pull up your big girl panties, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Pull up your big girl panties. Try harder. Let go of what it's not serving you. Move forward, and I'm seriously getting like a healer vibe from this group, because like the sun in this group is just jumping out at me. And then the last you have is the King of Spirals, which is also the King of Wands, and that is actually really good energy. That's really good energy to have in your reading. I'm feeling like you guys are going to have to embody the King of Wands. Like you guys are going to have to just, you know, jump out there and be this guy full of energy. And I want to read you the how they describe the King of Spirals in this book, because I think it's actually kind of cool. And I think it'll give you guys a better idea of the person you need to embody, because you definitely need to embody. I feel like you definitely need to embody the King of spirals, because to just be honest, like, that's just the energy I'm getting from this. All right, the King of Spirals. Traditionally, the King of Wands. See, wands are spirals in this deck. The attributes you're going to have to embody to move forward with your career. I was right. You want to be more independent. You want to be more strong. You want to be more intuitive with your choices for your career. The freedom-loving Corsair sails into your reading to shake it up a bit. Individuals with Corsair energy take great risk and yield substantial rewards. The treasure he most delights in plundering our cherished worldviews. He peers deeply into your subconscious to set it ablaze with mystical visions. The Corsair is a man of action who inspires complete trust and confidence. His vibrant energy attracts enlightened spirits who feel and think as you do. The Corsair emboldens you to live the life to the fullest on your own terms. This tells me right there, that's exactly who you're trying to embolden with your career. That's exactly who you want to be in your career. That's exactly what all these other cards are pushing you to be. You have this King of Swords, the Companion, this King of Spirals, the King of Wands, the King of Spirals. This guy is who you guys are going to want to embody. I feel like this group is possibly entrepreneurs. Maybe you guys are like tarot readers, or maybe you're YouTubers and you have like a unique voice that you're trying to get out into the world, and you're thinking about starting it. Do it. Anytime an ace pops in your reading, do it. You guys are going to have success in your career. Maybe it's a new career for you guys. Maybe you guys haven't done YouTube before. Maybe you haven't read tarot before. Maybe you haven't tried healing before. But I really feel like this is definitely something you should pursue. I mean, especially with the Two of Stones and saying you need trust. You need trust in yourself. You need trust in those around you, that they're not going to leave you when you need them. I feel like you've been in the hermit energy. You've kind of been down on yourself. You've kind of been alone. You've kind of been searching. But you guys just need to let go of the hermit, let go of the indifference, and stand strong, become a little bit more strong-willed, and basically embody that King of Spirals. I'm going to ask for some clarifier cards from my Journey to this Hidden Realm deck, just because I just feel like there's something else there for you guys to see besides, become more independent. Definitely become, this deck is definitely tell you guys to become more independent in your decisions. I feel like you're possible entrepreneurs, definitely some sort of a healer, even if it's just like Reiki, or maybe you guys are psychologists, maybe you're actual physical healers, maybe you guys are doctors. Like, I just get this vibe of you guys are just empaths is the word that's coming to mind, that you guys just want to help others, you want to be there for them. And the way you can do that in your career is you can make a career out of it. You have something to give to this world that you want to spurt forward. And the way you're going to be successful in your career and make more money, because that's what we're all here for, is to make more money, is by using those qualities, that independent strength, that trust, that ability to trust, your ability to rely on others, your ability to not only be there for others and be this outgoing person, but to pull strength from yourself. The Hermit card is also a good card because it says that not only have you been looking inward, but you're an independent person. You're not just solitary. You're not by yourself because no one wants to be around you. You're by yourself because you're choosing to be that way. And that's cool for when it serves a purpose. And I think definitely this group might need some alone time. Maybe you're trying to get away from a situation. No cards popping out from this this deck, so I'm just gonna go intuition base, do it old school, and pull out two clarifiers for you guys. So I got the Hangman and I got the Ace of Wands. Okay, yeah, definitely this group needs to start a new journey. You need to light a fire under your butt. That's what wands mean, is you guys need to get that fire energy, get that want to move forward. See, the two clarifiers that I pulled out was the Ace of Wands. I'm gonna let it, there it goes, it's focusing. And the Hangman. The coolest thing about the Hangman is he chooses to be hanged. He is not really hung really a hung man. He's not really dead. He's not dying. He chooses to be hung upside down. He could get out anytime he wants. He could just reach up and untie his feet. But he chooses to be that way because he's trying to take a step back and he's trying to look at the bigger picture. And that's, I feel, is what you guys need to do more to pull yourself forward into that energy that you need to make more money. I really feel like this group could be YouTubers or an artist of some sort. I'm really getting healer vibes though, because I feel like this group, like, the green in these cards are drawing me in. The sunshines. That's all screaming health, helping, helper. I really feel like this group, the best way that you guys can do to pull yourselves forward is to take a step back, take a deep breath, light a fire under your butt, choose to be in the exact, choose the exact spot that you want to be and persevere. Get rid of that indifference, throw that to the side. Embody the King of Spirals and just, you know, use your wit, use your ability to connect with others, use your ability to want to see new places, channel that into your career, because once you find out what you want, what makes you passionate, you will bloom like a flower and you will no longer be a stone. You will be this beautiful, beautiful flower, and you'll be moving forward, and you'll be just basically able to create everything you've ever wanted to manifest for yourself. Now, the Oracle card that I got for you guys is perfect for this group. I am so excited to show you guys this. You have the alligator card, and that is like the best card for this group because it goes along with the entire theme that you guys have right now. The theme that you guys have right now is perseverance. It's learning to trust. It's pulling yourself out of your comfort zone. It's keeping going even when you don't want to. It is all those things, and that is exactly what the alligator embodies. And I'm going to read to you guys the description of the alligator because I think that'll basically explain this card more, why it fits so great with this group. The alligator is all about integration and initiation, ancient energy of birth and mothering, accepting and using the lessons in both good and hard parts of life, patience and timing, consider all sides before a judgment or a decision. This includes anything to do with yourself, your career. Honor how far you've come and any rites of passage not fully acknowledged. How are you or how are you not? Mothering yourself. What lives inside of you beneath the surface that is awaiting to be born with your love and attention? That right there goes perfect with this group because this group is all about, you know, learning to trust, moving forward, getting that fire lit underneath of you, recognizing who you are, and just enjoy who you are and persevere, because I mean, look how tough the skin is on an alligator. It's really tough, and they have teeth to be able to these teeth, sharp teeth, are able to protect themselves. And that's exactly what you guys want to do as you're moving forward. Use that strength to get you the success that you've been trying so hard to get. All right, that's all I got for group number 1. All right, hey, group number 2. So happy to have you here. Now remember, always, I don't look at the cards until you guys look at the cards. I like to bring in the energy as you guys bring in the energy. I think I'm gonna, last time when I did a reading, I brought in all the cards at the same time, and then I did the reading, but now I think I'm just gonna go with it and just do one card at a time and add on it and build up to it as we go. I'm gonna do the Oracle card last, so just so you know. So the first card this group has is the 10 of Spirals. 10 of Spirals is awesome because that's like the 10 of Wands. That's like you guys have a big passion for whatever it is you're doing, and this group is a very passionate group. Spirals are wands and wands are passion. Just so you know, they're fire energy. They're moving forward. They're the masculine energy that gets stuff done. And a 10 of Spirals means this group, you already know what you like. You know what you love. You know what you want. You know what you want out of life. You know what you like out of life. Use it. Use that passion to move you forward. Because if you're doing what you want in life, you're going to make money out the wazoo. All right, let's see what we got. We have the Acrobats, which is also the Page of Stones, which, in case you didn't know, is the Page of Pentacles. And you guys are probably going to start a new career, probably start a new endeavor. Now, I am new to the Chrysalis Tarot, so the Chrysalis Tarot deck. So I will sometimes look up stuff just to verify just because, you know, sometimes you don't, the imagery on this deck is beautiful, but sometimes it's nice to see what the original authors wanted this card to intend, and you get a better view of what the they were intending for the deck. Now, that's not to say you can't go straight off intuition, which I do strongly suggest you try to go out straight off intuition when you're reading. But when you're new to tarot, or you're new to a certain deck, it's good to look up the tarot individually, so you can get a little reminder. Now, the Page of Pentacles is interesting because it is, I'm sorry, the Page of Stones, which is the Page of Pentacles. Its attributes are transition, perspective, and messenger. So I'm thinking this group has really strong throat chakras. Maybe you guys are going to be doing something. And that's actually the thing I was getting from originally looking at it. I think that you guys are going to be entertainers. Like, this is the acrobat. The acrobat does tricks. They're in the circus. They're there to entertain you. They're there to catch your attention. And I feel like this group is definitely talkers. They're in it for the thrill. They are in it to, I want to say in it to win it, but you guys are definitely probably very competitive. You're probably very athletic. And I feel like this group is definitely very flexible. Acrobats are flexible. So I feel like that's all qualities that you can bring into your career to help you move forward. Like, I feel like this group is definitely doing something, whether it's as a physical trainer, or maybe you guys are like coaches. Maybe you're like, maybe your job requires you to be athletic. Like, maybe you, I don't know, maybe you, the construction is coming to mind for some reason. I don't even know. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But sometimes I get like messages in my head when I'm trying, spirits talking to me and telling me, hey, that'd be good to say. And sometimes I'm like, I don't know, but I need to share it with you guys. So I definitely think that this group needs to bring their passion and their flexibility to their job to move forward. And definitely, I'm definitely getting like a physical trainer, athletic vibe from this group. So maybe you guys are just like, maybe you're personal trainers, maybe you're nutritionalists, but you're, I feel like that's something you're going to bring you more money. Then you have Papa Legba, which is strength. I think this group is a really strong group. See, acrobat, perfect. Said you guys were strong. I think you guys, not only your physical strength is going to come into play to make you guys more money, but I think your emotional strength, your mental strength, your intelligence. I really feel like this group is definitely a group of I feel like this group is definitely a group of maybe entrepreneurs. I feel like this group can basically do anything they want as long as they set their mind to it. This guy, maybe you guys are like spiritualistic, but this guy is definitely like a traveler, and he looks like a shaman to me a little bit. I don't know, maybe not shaman's the right word, but he has a skull on the top of his walking stick, and I feel like it is definitely spiritual strength that you're gonna need, your mental strength, your force to drive you forward. I just feel like this group, that's something you're definitely gonna need to get ahead. Then you have the Queen of Stones. I feel like this group is definitely, they think out of the box. You're gonna have to think out of the box. This is the Artiste card. This is the Queen of Stones. Queen of Stones is also the Queen of Pentacles. So you want to embody that love of luxury. You want to. So I'm thinking this is you guys. You guys love luxury. So I think that that's gonna help you. That artistic, that artistic talent that you guys have. I feel like you guys are definitely. I feel like you guys should bring that to the table and use that to your advantage. Maybe you guys are, I want to say, writers, artists, musician. Art can come in many forms. And art can be, art could be different things. You guys could be doll painters. You guys could be, I want to say you guys are like graphic design artists, because I'm getting well, it's the artiste card. So I'm getting the love of luxury, but art could be anything. Art could be game design. The art could be, you guys make videos. Art could be speaking to people. As long as it's beautiful and it moves people, that's art. And I feel like you guys need to bring your natural artistic abilities into your career to move you forward. This is definitely a performing group. This is definitely a passion group. So maybe you guys are going to start a YouTube channel. Maybe you guys are going to start a dance troupe. Maybe you guys are but you guys definitely need to bring that artistic ability into your career. You need to use that to move yourself forward, because that's your natural strength. And your natural strengths, if you're following those passions, which tennis styles, come on, passion. If you guys are following those passions, you're going to make a lot of money, because where you love to be is what you're going to want to do with your time. And if you're doing this with your time a lot, then you're going to be successful at it. And the last card you guys have is Herne the Hunter, the Chariot. Now, this right here tells me this group is very passionate and very self-driven. So I'm definitely getting like an artist vibe, or I'm definitely getting you guys need to be just keep that drive to move forward. Because with the Chariot card, you want to just basically taking life by the horns. He's actually grabbing a sword out of his back. And he's just like, let's go, let's do this. And I really feel like this group definitely needs to bring that passion and that drive to their career. And they're gonna make a lot of money at it. Now, I'm gonna pull one clarifier card for you guys, just because I feel like it. I think it'll help pull everything together a little bit better. But I definitely think this is a very passionate group, a very artistic group, a very self-driven group, a very flexible group. All these things you're gonna need in your career and using towards your career, because those are your natural strengths. Those are your natural talents. And your card just jumped out at me. So what did jump out at me? Oh yes, Page of Cups. Okay, this group is just gonna need to do a little bit of inward digging to get that strength and that passion out. All right. Yeah, that's funny. Maybe you guys need to dig in a little bit and do some networking. Page of Cups is about inward looking, but it's also about looking at relationships. It's about basically she's scrying into this cup. She's looking into this cup. She's trying to figure out what to do. She's trying to do that deep soul searching, which you guys seem like a very passionate group. So you may need to dig a little bit deeper to find that thing that you're willing to just go after all of the time. But it's definitely about, relationships. And the funny part is your oracle card is the kangaroo. And the kangaroo, when I see the kangaroo, I think about relationships. I think about a fighter. I think about someone who's driven. I think about someone who's just has tremendous strength. And I mean, this kangaroo embodies everything else in this reading. This kangaroo shows you exactly who you need to be, because there's someone who's very nurturing to the relationships around them. There's someone who is pretty crafty, definitely unique. I mean, they're a marsupial. Their babies grow in their pouch. They're very, very, very maternal. They're very, very caring. They're actually really cool to watch. But they're very, they have a fire under their butt. And I think that's exactly what you guys need to have, is you need to be a fighter, use that inner strength, use that ability to be flexible, use that ability to move quick, to think fast on your feet, to pull yourself forward. And that will definitely help you in your career. And definitely pull that artist from within out into the world. That's all I'm getting for this group. Thank you guys for showing up. Hit that like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Okay? All right, moving on. This is our last group, group number 3. Thank you guys for showing up. I'm gonna say it again. Probably gonna get tired of me saying it. I don't look at the cards until I look at them with you. I like to read in the energy. This time I've been doing them 1 card at a time. It's been helping to keep the energy a little bit easier to read, a little bit to pull out. I am new to the Chrysalis deck, so I may look up the card just to give you guys a better, well-rounded idea, but let's get into it, and I'm going to read the Oracle card as the last card for you guys, okay? Okay. All right, the first card you guys have is the Hero card, the Merlin card. Oh my goodness, this group likes to manifest, and you guys are good at it. That's what the Merlin card tells me. It tells me that you guys have a very attuned ability with the universe. You guys are really attuned into yourself, you're attuned into the universe, you are aware of who you are, you're very attuned into who you are, you love who you are here for it, you are the hero. Merlin's the hero. Merlin is the guy who always does what is right, has high honor, is very just there for you, and I think that's who this group is. So that's great to see for the tune and the tone to be set with this card, because I feel like this group, that's the best thing you guys could bring to any situation. You're probably going to be the most versatile of all the groups as far as what you can do for your career to advance it. You guys are the most reliable. You're the I want to say cream of the crop. You guys try your hardest in everything you do, and you're really good at getting stuff done, because you're the best manifester in the world. I mean, Merlin is amazing. And then you have oh my goodness, this group, y'all are gonna do something spiritual. I'm just getting that vibe. I mean, you got the Merlin card and the Phoenix card. I mean, come on. So you guys have the ability to just take a bad situation and make it amazing, make it beautiful. And you really need to bring that to your career, because you could probably turn any situation around, probably revamp any office. I'm getting a really spiritual vibe. Maybe you guys are healers. Not healers. I'm thinking, because I am thinking this group, definitely good manifestors. Maybe you guys are like, I don't know. I'm thinking, let me get a better, I need to get a better well-rounded version. Okay, 3 of Scrolls. Okay. 3 of Scrolls is also 3 of Swords. So that's interesting. I'm gonna look up that energy. I'm still getting intuitive energy, because I mean, look at the purple. Purple is intuition, man. And that is like the perfect, when I think of purple, I think of amethyst. And amethyst is like the best stone for opening your third eye. And I'm just thinking this group is just uber in tune with the world and with spirit. So I'm just gonna look up 3 of Scrolls, just because I think that will help us understand you guys just a little bit better, just a little bit. Okay, 3 of Scrolls. Okay, well, that's interesting. According to the Chrysalis deck, they said that those 3 of Scrolls is about letting go of what is not suiting you. And I'm thinking this group, with as much intuition as you guys have, you have a hard time letting go of the past. Now, that's exactly what you need to do, because the Phoenix card is right here. You're reborn, you are moving on from the past. You are no longer part of it. You went up in flames, girl. You are now a new person. So you have to let go of that past. That is one thing that you could definitely be sure of with this group, is you need to let go of that past in order to be successful in your career. And I'm thinking maybe you guys had a hiccup at the beginning of your career. Maybe you were fresh out of college or fresh out of high school, and you just had a hard time first hit the world, and you need to just let that go. Just move on from it. Oh yeah. Yep, this group, maybe you guys are a good group for flexibility, because you do have these first 2 cards. So I'm thinking with these 2 cards, it's telling you to let go of the past. It's telling you to run away from what doesn't suit you. That right there. So yeah, you're definitely running away from your past. You're like flexible, you're fast, you're like, I gotta move on, I gotta move on, I gotta move on. Now, it's not like a dig your head in the sand, don't ever remember the past kind of situation, but it's a heal from it. No, it can't touch you. These meteors are flying through the air, but they're not gonna hit the deer. They're not gonna hit the deer, because the deer's beyond that. They're around that. They're moving away from that. Oh yes, and then you guys have the page of scrolls. So I think you guys are definitely starting a new journey. I think this group, with all the intuition, maybe you guys are starting out as a tarot reader, or maybe you guys are starting out as a medium. I'm definitely getting like an otherworldly vibe from this group, so I'm definitely thinking you guys need to definitely use your ability to manifest, your ability to make things happen, your ability to change with things as they go. Because I mean, the Pilgrim card, they're ready to hit that journey. They're ready to move on. They're ready to see what the world has to offer. So I'm thinking like this group is definitely has the ability to adapt fairly quickly. So you bring that into your career. Show up at work, be like, all right, what do you have to offer me? Be the guy who jumps in at the conference and wants to be the guy who volunteers. Be that guy who raises his hand and volunteers at the next conference. Be the guy who volunteers to go on the next office trip. You know, it probably will help your career, especially since you can adapt really well. Be the guy who wants to volunteer for more things. Pull that into your career. Show that you're good at manifesting. Show that you are good at getting things done, changing with the way tides roll. Pull that into your career, because honestly, it doesn't matter what your career is. This group is really good at changing. This group is good at being flexible and moving with the way things go. This group, I mean, you have a phoenix. It shows that you could be set on fire and you would still rise from the ashes and make things awesome. So I really think this group just needs to pull that into their career, and the cash will just flow. And then the last card is your oracle card, and you guys got the bear, which honestly I think is a really good card for this group. It shows strength, it shows stability, it shows mothering. All right, let me read the bear from the description of the bear for you guys so you can know better, because I really think it is good for you guys. All right, going inward, the feminine mothering, getting in touch with the unconscious, quiet and hibernation, conserving energy, using your internal reserves. You have more than you realize. Dive into the unknown, go deep within, follow your intuition, own your compass, your own rhythms and cycles, rest when you need to. From this place, you can birth and cultivate magic, and then emerge into the world refreshed, rested, and anew, ready to share it. See, that's perfect for this group, because I'm going to tell you guys just one thing. Bears hibernate. Everybody knows bears hibernate. I don't know why I said I need to tell you, because you already know that. Anyways, bears hibernate. Bears basically go through a transformation like a phoenix every year. They go in, they go to sleep, they eat a bunch of food before they go to sleep, and then they wake up skinnier, very rested, and ready to take on the world, and to be flexible and move with the changing of the seasons, and to move around and to get away from old things. And they are just like perfect. This is just like the perfect thing. That's what I was trying to say. Bring your flexibility into your job and you guys will be crazy successful. All right, that's all I got from this group. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you like the video, and tell me tell me possibly what your career is, how you're going to apply it to your career to make yourself more successful. And thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.